Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I wish I could tell you that we didn't see this coming, but we all saw this coming. And it looks like Fulton County, Georgia has even more questions unanswered, even more concerns that they still need to address when it comes to the ballots from the 2020 election, man, 3 years later. And as usual, both the mainstream liberal media and our federal government bureaucracy got it 180 degrees completely wrong. And I'll explain everything I'm talking about in a moment, guys. But first, thanks so much to everyone that's been subscribing and leaving such great comments. Really, really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, join us. Help us to continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. It means a lot and it really does help us. So the way it looks is that there may actually still be some legitimate problems, real concerns with thousands and thousands of ballots that were cast in that election. And now there's rumors bouncing around the internet that thousands and thousands of ballots may have been destroyed. And a really interesting development that we can actually say is not at all a rumor. Two of the defense attorneys are withdrawing from their duties as defense attorneys for Fulton County. And I'm going to show you the court filing for this case, and I'm going to break down what this all means. It's crazy. So this is the official document. And you can see in the title, Superior Court of Fulton County, State of Georgia. And this is a motion to withdraw as attorneys for the respondents. It comes now as attorneys David F. Samuel and Amanda R. Clark Palmer hereby move that this court for an order permitting their withdrawal as counsel of record to the respondents in this matter, specifically respondents Aaron Johnson and Teresa Crawford. The undersigned counsel has the following requirements in Uniform Superior Court Rule 4.3. And provide written notice to the clients of the counsel's intention to withdraw. A notification certificate is attached. So what this is, the defense attorneys for the Fulton County in the mail-in ballot case are quitting. They're withdrawing just as things are heating up and the county is getting drawn back into court. Now, many of you probably don't know anything about this case because it's not covered in the media. The media, they're only going to tell us that 2020 was the first perfect election in history. And even when there's undeniable things that they have to talk about, they talk about frauds, whatever they were, wherever they were, no matter the scope, it's always the same story. It would not have changed the outcome of anything. So why bother even talking about it? Well, what this case is alleging is that there were hundreds and hundreds of counterfeit mail-in ballots, probably thousands, hundreds of thousands actually is what they're saying. So yes, in law, there are often very weird things that happen, but there are very rarely coincidental things that happen, at least this far into a case. The fact that two of the attorneys are choosing now to withdraw, just as the case is back into the courtroom, proving before the court that it really is a legitimate case, a case that the court really does want to get to the bottom of and see what happened with these particular ballots. So obviously, people are all over the map speculating why these attorneys would withdraw. And the one that keeps popping up for me, and the one that probably makes the most sense, is that it's alleged that the county actually destroyed the ballots that were in question, the ballots alleged to be counterfeit. Obviously, these attorneys, they would know that there's something wrong. They would know if their client did something like that. They would know if there's something that they possibly can't defend. And if this is what happened, there'd be all sorts of potential, real issues for the state. Obstruction of justice, tampering with evidence, destruction of evidence. Any of these things could be impossible to overcome. And they'd be impossible to prove that something shady didn't happen. They wouldn't necessarily prove it did happen, but they definitely couldn't prove that it didn't. Now, obviously, this is all speculation, but this timing, to have more than one attorney, not even from the same firm, by the way, withdrawing, something's going on here. There is something more to know. And those lawyers, of course, they're duty-bound not to tell us what that is, but they know something, and they're leaving this case for a reason. We're going to watch this real close, but we're getting, honestly, a little too close for comfort. We're not even sure if these guys got the 2020 election right. They screwed up the simple local elections last week, and we're getting pretty damn close to 2024. They better get on the ball. They better get to the bottom of this. Anyway, I thought you guys deserved to see this. Almost no one is talking about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. And we'll see you in the next one.